Let's see if this work out now. Yup.
Yo, cuz, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
Man, I'm just chilling.
All right, y'all. I'm glad we get to talk, man.
Yeah,
How you doing? Are you all right?
yeah.
What's going on?
I'm
You trying to
good.
stay, keep busy, keep your mind together,
Yeah,
keep your body
man.
all right?
Yeah, I just been working out a lot. That's it.
Okay. Uh,
I'm gonna get some running. So that's basically it.
okay. Yeah. For
Stay in shape.
for y'all who don't know this, Fransisco Mattei, that's my little cousin. He is a beast. He is a little young killer out here in these basketball streets, but more importantly, he is a good young man. And you know what I'm saying? He's respectful. He does things the right way. He's patient. We're all very, very proud of him. My
Thank you.
uncle raising
Appreciate
you
it.
the right way, man. You know, your big brother
Appreciate it.
showing you the way. We're
Yeah,
very, very
appreciate it.
proud of you every day. That's why everybody supports you. That's why everybody loves you. I just want to get all of
Yeah,
that out. But
yeah,
everybody in the house is good. Everybody safe.
yeah. We gotta stay in the house. So that's
Yeah.
basically it. Spending time with the fam.
Okay.
That's basically it.
That's what's up, man. So, so how you keeping your like? What kind of workouts you doing in the house right now?
Uh, you know, so so I have like a planner and stuff like that. So I go by that stuff and I get the work in, like the basketball work and all that.
Okay.
And then after that, like I do like some push-ups and some sit-ups. And
Are
then I
you
just
and your
go,
your are you
with
and
the
your mans and
squat or
teammates
whatever.
or whatever doing any kind of like virtual stuff, like y'all FaceTiming or house party or Snapchatting
Uh,
workouts against each other, anything like that?
nah, nah,
Just
not really. I just want to do things on my own right now. And
gotcha.
that's basically it.
So, all right. So let's backtrack. Like, so what at what age did you start taking basketball serious?
What age did I start taking basketball serious? I'll probably have to say, because I was playing both sports at one time. I was playing baseball and basketball.
Hmm.
And then, I decided to go with basketball probably at the age of like 6 or 7.
Okay.
And that's when I started to take it seriously. And I went to the Gauchos trials and I made the team then and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically when I started taking it serious.
How was that tryout? It was crazy.
Oh yeah, man. It was a pretty good experience though. Me just being in that type of environment and stuff like that. It's pretty good.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I from from little, I always knew you had crazy heart. You quiet. You have this quiet demeanor,
Yeah.
but you on a court and competitively, you want
Yeah.
to win.
Yeah.
You hard
You
on
want to make me
yourself.
feel me? Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be remembered when you left that court or left that field or whatever you was playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's
The
true.
quiet killer. That's the best killer, like in my opinion. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but that's what's up though. So yeah, so you started playing gauchos. That's what I'm assuming was the step up from, playing in the park and all that kind of stuff. That was the big jump in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what made me to this day. I'm like just playing in the park, playing with the grown men, playing against my brother, and he trains me too. So, that's a good bond that we have.
Tell them a little bit about your dad.
Oh man. So my pops, like he's very well known and stuff like that, He's pretty known for his jump shot.
Hmm.
My dad was a pro. I'm in PR, you know. He was just that guy. I'm in PR. He was telling me about how he had to like go through stuff, and the work ethic. That's
Yeah,
basically what he tell me. Like he worked hard for everything he got, and I mean he instilled that in me. That's a fact. He
that's
instilled
what's
that in
up.
me. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I watch him. I put it like this. I go back, right, because my father played ball. My
Yeah.
father coached him for a little while.
Yeah.
Because they was, I think, like 10 years apart or something like that. So they had a good relationship, and I always followed your pops around when I was little,
Yeah.
when I could,
Mhm.
because he, like you said, he knew everybody, especially in the
Yeah.
Bronx.
Yeah.
He knew everybody in the Bronx.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every park, everywhere we went. When we was in,
Facts.
when I went to Puerto Rico with him, we was in every hood, every basketball court. He knew
Yep.
everybody.
Yeah.
He had respect. His jumper is killer. And
Yeah.
then to the same point that you were saying about how you had to play with the older dudes, he made me play with them.
Yeah.
And then, he'd be like, oh, guard him. And I
Mhm.
got to guard people like Bachi and all these people that are killers. And
Yep.
he's like, yo, Just, that's how you
That's
gonna that's
true.
how you that's
That's
how
how
you
gonna
gonna
get
become
better.
yeah,
Of
that's how you
course.
gonna become something. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he's funny because he don't give me praise. He just be like, all right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
all right, cool. But
Yeah.
deep
That's
down,
his demeanor though. Yeah,
yeah,
but you know
he's not gonna show you too much, but at the end of the day he's really proud. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I ain't never really played like I messed up in school and everything, so I didn't have like a real basketball career, but like just playing local stuff with him
Mhm.
made me appreciate the approach a lot different. So when I watched him instill it in your brother and now in you,
Yeah.
and obviously he raised his sister, great
Yeah.
too. But I'm just talking about specifically with sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was doing some amazing work quietly, and I see you embodied that same demeanor. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your father's got a trigger. He's pulling from half court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
Left-handed.
talks about it like, like all the time about him, I'm like winning games from like the half court line and his favorite shot, which is the backboard shot,
That's
you
right. Yeah,
know,
off
you
glass.
know, so like he's telling me how to use the glass from like these angles and stuff like that, like on the court and stuff. So, yeah, that's
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
much
I
it.
think he played ball out in like Utah or something like college ball
Yeah,
out there.
yeah,
Yeah, he told
yeah.
me about
He
that
was,
experience. He used to
yeah,
tell me about. I used to ask him about everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, hmm
Your dad was like a big homie besides being just my uncle.
yeah,
Um, Coco is what we call him. What me and my sisters call him.
yeah,
Yeah, but like, I wanted to take it back for a second so that the people understand like what kind of things make you who you are.
yeah,
Um, because you're still obviously got a lot to grow as a person, as
hmm
an individual, and obviously physically and
facts.
athletically.
Yep.
So I'm curious, right? Like you ended up, you after the Gauchos and everything, and when the time came time to come around for high school, how'd you end up in Stepinac out of all places?
So like the Stepinac coaches will like just keep in touch with me,
Okay,
and like the coaches really wanted me there. So I felt like that was home since the day I had I'm like started in there and stuff. So
was there any other school you were thinking about going to?
I was thinking about going to St. Raymond's heavily.
Sure.
I was thinking about going to St. Raymond's or Scanlon and stuff like that. But like Stepinac just I don't know. It just caught my eye. Just caught my eye a lot, and I wanted to go there and be on the team with on the RJ and AJ and Malcolm and those guys. And I just wanted to learn
I was just
basically.
about to say you stepped onto at Stepinac a program that was ready to win now. Like, you know what I'm
hmm
saying, with some killers. You know,
Facts.
how is this how so obviously right, we all know the pandemic happened, it stopped
Yeah.
y'all season, it stopped
hmm
everything, right? But
Right.
from what I saw, it was a success. It was major.
Yeah. Of
It
course.
was
Yeah.
crazy.
Of course, it
So
was a major season for us.
So take me back to the beginning of this of the basketball year, right? And then we're gonna transition into some other things. But I just want to get it there, right? So like
Yeah.
in the beginning of the school year, when your first game, I went to a bunch of those like scrimmage games against the other
Yeah.
schools and everything like that. And then your first few games, right? How was that experience? How was that different from being like a person where you at Gauchos, you killing, you getting
hmm
all the minutes, and now you gotta watch and learn a little bit more.
Yeah. So that was like so I was cool with it, because I knew what I was getting myself into,
Okay.
and I had to sit back and learn from the other guys, and like just like embracing your role, because I was always known as a star player, but then I had to like just pick up like a new role and stuff like that. So like the first couple of games, I used to play a lot and stuff. And then when it got to, like the middle of the season to to like the end of the season, I was starting to not play a lot and stuff. So, took like like a bumpy road at times,
Sure.
but I would just say that gave me the fire, like to go even harder.
That's what's up. That's what it's supposed to do, right? It ain't supposed to
Yeah.
break you. It's supposed to make you.
Hmm.
These moments of being patient and biding your time, right? So,
Yeah.
what did you learn? Like, let's say, like in the first 10 games and all those practices of watching, like RJ and AJ and Malcolm and these guys.
I learned that uh, that the speed of their game is like so unmatched.
Mm,
Like this kid, I'm so AJ Griffin, yo, he gives it his all. He gives it his all, like crazy,
mm.
crazy. That kid is like a freak athlete and everything. There's no plays off of that kid, for real. Like there's no plays off of him, and that's what I love about him. That's his game.
So you said I got to take a little bit of that.
Yeah, about like that hunger,
Hmm.
like that toughness in him and stuff. And um, RJ, he's like a pretty smooth and suave dude, you
Okay.
know, so humbled. Um, let's see. Uh, Malcolm, he's a quiet dude. I'll say he's like me, like a quiet demeanor. Like on the court, like he's loud with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's all.
So you saw three different personalities, but all the same thing when it came onto the court in the game.
Right,
They just go hard, all of them.
all of them.
Yeah, I mean, to be on a squad like that, right? Right into high school that's great. That's what you want to be if you have the opportunity.
Right.
Um, so let me ask you, like, you left-handed, right? Like you play,
Yeah.
a little different. Like, who do you look to as inspiration? Like when you watching basketball and you watch basketball now, like who do you want to play like? Who do you think you play like?
I think I play like wow, that's a tough question. A comparison. That's tough. But I like Harden a lot. I like to watch him a lot. I might watch Kevin Porter Jr. from
Yeah,
the Cavaliers. He's tough.
yeah, that could go hard.
Who else? James Harden. Mm. I might like LeBron a lot. And I
Mm.
like Melo. Because Melo, he's my favorite player. So yeah. So
So
like my comparison and
go ahead,
stuff
go ahead.
like that. So my comparison, I would have to say I play like that's tough. That's tough. I can score and I play a lot of defense. So, oh man, that's tough. Oh, that's tough. I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
you don't
That's tough.
see a specific person. That's fine, bro. That's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, my dad introduced me to basketball. The first person I ever saw play, like he ever showed me, was Magic Johnson, right? I was never gonna be 6'9". You know what I mean? So like
Hmm.
that wasn't gonna happen. But I figured, if I could try to pass and get some things that highlight the game. So I'm pretty sure you watch all of these players and you're like, all right, cool. He played hard there. I could follow that.
Yeah.
But the fact that you can't make a comparison is even more dope in my opinion because it's like
Yeah.
you carve in your own way. You
Yeah.
see yourself as your own style.
Hmm.
That's dope to me. You know what I mean? That's really
Yeah. That's
hard.
facts. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Of course, man. And you know, so you mentioned Melo, right? And I don't want to
Yeah.
tell people because we never know who's gonna be listening to this at one point or another, right? Like, so two things. There's a couple NBA players that you've interacted with growing up, right?
Yeah.
So the first one, one of them is in Brooklyn, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Kyrie.
Lonnie was good. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So how did that come about?
Uh.
Because I
So
actually
my
saw the
pops and
picture the
his
other day.
pops,
Yeah.
yeah, So my pops and his pops grew up playing ball together,
Okay.
and then so like this one day, so it was me, my brother, and my dad, and we go to his house. I'm for Kyrie's. Uh, I'm like draft party or whatever,
Okay.
right? So we go, and I meet Kyrie, and at first I was just like, wow, like that's Kyrie Irving, man, and I'm in his house. So that's crazy. So I'm just me and him and the whole family, and me and Dedrick and his sister. It was a pretty nice experience.
He was
Actually.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Did
so cool.
did your brother get to play ball with him at all?
Yeah. He played ball with him. had like 12 years old, I think.
Okay, yeah, when they were young,
Yeah,
right? That's what I thought.
yeah, when they were young.
And what about Melo? You ever interacted with Melo?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So it was this one day. So we had practice in Gauchos, and I mean Melo was there. So I was like, yo, like that's Melo. That's like my favorite player and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I met Melo, asked for a picture, and he gave me some tips. Like he saw me play before and stuff like that. So he was just telling me I'm to be patient with your move and that stuff, and like and just keep like a good head.
Sure.
I'm gonna stay humble with yourself and believe in yourself at all times.
Yeah, Melo's a great exemplary player. One of a kind college career, Hall of Fame NBA career, still killing, right?
Yeah.
If this, we would have saw him do some great things in Portland if this thing gets shut down,
Right.
And he old school. He played, he could go to the basket, but he'd rather just shoot you to death. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. And everybody that I've ever met that's ever had encounters with Carmelo Anthony is like he's the coolest dude in the world. Like So that's a dope role model to look at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to actually get to meet him. I never got to meet Magic. I mean, a lot of these I met a lot of NBA players in my life. I never met anybody that I actually like was a big OD fan of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's dope to meet them young. You get an idea who they are. You get to see they real people. It changes your whole aspect. Like, yo, I can actually do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one thing I'll tell you, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's talked to you about basketball all the time, right? I interviewed people when I was working for websites.
Yeah.
I interviewed DeMar DeRozan. I interviewed Shumpert during the lockout when he got drafted and then he couldn't play. They all got the same thing, and it's the same mantra that I talk. The only thing I've ever said to you about basketball, I'm like, yo, just kill. Francisco, just kill.
Yeah.
Because you got to just go hard. Like, you just try to kill him on the court. Not hurt nobody, but you know what I'm saying? Just go extra. Leave it out there because you don't want to go to that bench. You don't want to leave that court. You don't want to get in the car and be like, man, I could have did so and so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I should have, like, nah, bro, go hard. You know what I mean? That's all you got is to go hard, So let's fast forward towards the end of the season, right? So now y'all get to the postseason. No, let me backtrack one bit. You went down to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
You went down to
City of
Florida.
Palms. I went out to City of Palms.
Went to City of Palms. And who y'all played down there? Y'all played some big talent down there.
Yeah, so we played against Scotlandville. We played against school from Tennessee called Briarcrest. I'm at IMG Academy. And we played against Scotlandville, IMG, Briarcrest. And I forgot who else we played.
Okay.
But that was like a great experience, I'm just watching like Sharif Cooper and Scotty Barnes and them guys play as well. Like that was like a great experience and stuff like that. So, and I played against my former teammate, and he goes to IMG. His name is Jarris Walker. That guy's a beast. 6'7", sophomore. Guy's an animal. That guy's an animal. And then my man Derek from Montverde Academy. That kid is gonna be special. That's a special talent right there.
So you getting to go up against the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying?
Cream of the crop, yeah.
Which is the best thing available for you. It ain't like watching a YouTube clip. You know what I'm saying? You get to really see them in they whole approach. Not only on the court, but like just see everything, how they come, how they prepare, because they go to those schools. Stepinac is a phenomenal program, right? But they go to basketball schools, right? So it's a little bit different, right? Montverde, IMG, that's all they do is play basketball. But they don't do nothing else. A little bit of school here and there, and then they play basketball. So I watched y'all game online, and it was a battle. RJ was going at it.
Of course.
They was going at it. That was a good one,
Yeah, that was a big game.
So let me ask you, like, when you look at I come from the era, right? Because I was brought up to learn all about positions, right? Like, positions matter. Point guard, shooting small, the forward, the big man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all generation now, like, do you look at it like, or is it all fluid? Like, are they all the same? Anybody can play anywhere, or you still look at it like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should
yeah,
be
yeah.
on a certain spot?
I feel like you can play anywhere.
Yeah,
Cause like because the hard work that you put into yourself and and your craft and stuff like that, then you should believe in yourself to play whatever position that you want to play.
true indeed. Do you
Hmm.
would you rather bring the ball up? Is that something you want to do or no?
No, no.
Okay,
I just want to
like
play the two. But
off the ball.
I gotta be a point guard someday. So like I gotta do it. I gotta get out of my comfort zone and do it.
I hear that, man. It's just better to know how to do it than not, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
I hear that, man. So, all right, so y'all go to that Florida situation. Then you stop somewhere else on the way back, right? You stopped another tournament?
So we came back from Florida, and then we went to Delaware.
To Delaware.
I'm like 2 weeks later, play against I'm a top 10 team in the country. I'm in Polar Six.
Mm.
I'm playing against my man's, aka he's like my brother, my man Doug from Polar Six, and we just played together before, and then I'm gonna go against him, and then we beat his team. So that was
Really?
so that was a pretty good thing. And we got my man in his live right here. I'm Jaden Bradley. He's tough, top 10 kid in the country for the sophomore class.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Keep
That's
working,
my
bro.
guy right there. Yeah, that's my guy.
That's what's up, man. So yes, so you in the mix with everybody that you need to be in the mix with. Y'all playing all
Yeah,
these
of
people,
course.
right? So then
Hmm.
let's move a little forward. So y'all get to the postseason now. So
Yeah,
now it's
postseason.
real.
Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was
Because
crazy.
I was at the St. Raymond's game.
Mhm.
I ain't been to a million high school games, but that was one of the livest ones I've ever seen in person.
Yeah,
The way it
that game was
ended,
crazy.
that was a sick game. I'm watching you all into it. Whether
Yeah.
you in the game,
Nah.
whether you waiting to
Yeah.
get in, you are locked in. I said, this is exactly what he needs to be doing. You know what I mean? He needs to be paying attention. He needs to want to win.
Mhm.
Rooting for the team, helping any way you can, waiting for your opportunity, right?
You're right.
What was that experience like? What was that game like against St. Because they got a few kids on their team
Yeah, that's
that's
tough.
gonna go
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say like my warm up and stuff like that. Like, yo, it was just packed, man, just packed, bro. I was just seeing the crowd and I'm shooting around and stuff. I'm like, yo, this game is actually gonna be sold out. Like it's over. It's gonna be crazy, blah. So then when the game started and stuff, it would just become louder and
Hmm.
louder and louder and louder. So like that. So that experience for me was great, you know, and like just seeing my guys go out there and win, man, that was just like a great experience.
I'll tell you what. So from the perspective I had, right, I got there like the middle of the first quarter because there was no parking. So I had
At
to
all.
park like 4 blocks away.
Mhm.
I had my daughter with me, right? I had Liana
Mhm.
with me.
Mhm.
She's 7. We
Yeah.
make it in there. It's standing room only. Yeah,
Mhm.
yep, no cap. Yep, yeah.
No cap, Brody. No cap.
It was standing room only. So I'm trying to find a spot. I put her on my shoulders
Mhm.
and I'm standing next to somebody and I'm almost bumping into him and I look to my right and it skipped to my loop. It's
Mm.
Ray for Austin. He was
Great
standing
for
right next to
Austin.
me. He
Mhm.
couldn't even get a seat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he wanted to see what was going on. I'm like, oh, Skip, what up? You know?
Mhm.
And he's checking out the new class. I said, oh, this
Mhm.
is a legend right here.
Yep.
And the game was so intense. I'll give you an example. The game was so intense. Nobody cared that he was standing
Yeah. Nobody cared. No.
there.
Yeah. Like it didn't even matter. It
It
didn't even
didn't even
matter.
matter. I'm like, oh, Skip is here. You think kids is gonna go talk to him? They were like, nah, we watching what's going on. You know? I said, oh, this
Yeah.
is this, and I don't know how much you know about Skip, but in my era, that kid was. If there was social media then, he would have been a rock star
Yeah.
because he
Yeah.
put on a show and you had to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? I had to travel all the way to Harlem to go watch him play
Watch him play.
and
Yeah.
go tell everybody else, like word of mouth, like, yo, this kid skipped to
Nah.
my
He
loop.
was
And then
tough though.
obviously,
He was
yeah,
stiff.
and he obviously went to the NBA and did his
Yeah.
thing and
Yeah.
played in the
His
finals
handle
and
was
everything.
stiff. Yeah. His handle was
One of the
crazy.
best handles in New York
Yeah.
history.
Yeah. His handle was crazy.
You know? So, yeah, so to get into play in that environment, I said, this is big for Cisco right here.
Yeah. This is great.
This is this. If you can handle this platform, it's all the same at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our NBA arena would be
It
the
just
same if
become
you want to go
fluid.
there.
Yeah. It just
You
go like a
know?
breeze right there. Like it'll be fluid.
So that's that. I thought that was a dope experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a great experience. Oh,
So
great.
and so that essentially became your last game, right?
Yep. That was essentially, last year.
That was the game of
That
the
was
year.
last
That somebody
game.
just
That was the
said.
game of the year. Yeah. Yeah. That's my teammate Justin. He's a senior.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was balling that game. He did his
Yeah.
thing.
He was. I'm telling you, that
He was
kid is
balling.
special.
Yeah, everybody played well. Everybody chipped in the last few minutes. That
Yeah.
kid that was hitting them outside shots, I forgot his name.
Um. I'm Luke.
Yeah,
Luke.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But Justin was doing his thing. He gave us some key buckets that game and stuff. So yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah,
He's my boy.
AJ finished, put the nail in the coffin with the
Yeah,
dunk.
that dunk. Man. Had to jump on my boy one time. Had to jump on him, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, y'all had the ill. That was a great. If it had to end like that,
That'll be the game of the year.
that's the way
Yeah,
to end
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's
I
the
know
game.
y'all wanted to continue the season, and y'all were waiting for did y'all have the results of the next game to play against, or you were waiting for somebody to
Um,
play?
so we gonna play against Iona Prep.
Oh, you wasn't gonna play Iona Prep again? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I went to that game in the county center.
And County Center, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun. Yeah, y'all
5,000 fans. 5,000
that
fans. That was crazy.
mobbed that game too. AJ
Yeah,
got hurt. That was a big deal.
yeah.
I heard the hush over the crowd. Like that was scary for a
That
minute.
was crazy. That was crazy.
So you playing in college level environments already. That's the point we're trying to make here, right? Like you're playing at the next level environment. You
Right.
know, there was only a handful of pockets of times like that in the 80s and 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
went to see a big person. This was every game for y'all. Like, y'all dealing with immense crowds and social media. Yeah, your teammates got thousands and thousands and thousands of fans. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So it's a dope experience for you. I think. You know what I mean? I think you should
Yeah.
cherish it,
Yeah,
but
of
take it
course.
serious though. Take it serious because
Of course.
it's here. You gotta own that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious, right? So who's your team right now? You root for in the NBA?
The team right now that I root for, I don't really have a team, but I like the Lakers. I like the
Okay,
Lakers and the Nets because Kyrie's on the Nets. Feel me? So
I got you. That's what's up. All right,
yeah.
so Bron is who? Like what level is Bron for you? Is he number one, number two, number three?
But like the debate is Jordan and LeBron and stuff like that. Because Jordan got more titles, but LeBron got the accolades.
Hmm.
Well, LeBron is a winner too. It's like not a loser or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's top one. Like he's
He's
one. Like he's number one.
he's
He's
the
number
GOAT
one.
for you, right?
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking you, right? Because tomorrow, right? You know it already. Everybody that loves basketball probably knows this. And we all
The
stuck in
Last
the house, so
Dance.
we know this. So the
Yeah.
Last Dance is premiering tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you weren't around then. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
I'm a Knicks fan, bro. I
Yeah.
hated Jordan with a passion. And I
Mm-hmm.
hated him because we couldn't beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason. And MJ, there wasn't social media, so we wouldn't know his day-to-day actions. You wouldn't know his feelings on everything. He was pretty in the middle about topics outside of basketball.
Right.
Because he wanted to sell shoes and he wanted to live his life on his own terms, but I think we're gonna get a glimpse into this, right? And this is a great situation. So I think I'm asking you about Braun, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
like you said, it's the never ending talk, right? So hold on, let me backtrack. Where you put Kobe in the list?
Kobe is top three. Kobe's
Okay,
top three. Kobe's top three.
so it'd be him, it'd be
It'd be
Braun,
LeBron
MJ.
and then Kobe. Yeah.
Hold up, LeBron, then Kobe, then
Yeah.
MJ.
Yes. I
Okay,
think
so
I think
all right, so
Kobe I think Kobe is more I think he's more like fierce than Jordan.
all right. So
Like to me.
I
I
think this
like
is going to
Kobe
be
a
a
lot.
great example, all right? Because what year you was born?
I was born in 2004.
Okay, perfect. So this is going to be a great example. He was out of the league by the time he was born.
Hmm.
So you're going to see what a killer is on
MJ.
another level,
Yeah.
right? Because I've never seen like Tom Brady's the closest thing you see to somebody that all he wants to do is win.
Hmm.
MJ was worse. MJ
Yeah.
is the version of killer that nobody wanted to be around unless you were on his team. Even on his teammates didn't want to be around him because if you ain't playing at his level, you ain't winning. That's probably why he never coached. So when you go back and watch clips, right,
Hmm.
of whoever from before your time, you think the game is better now or then?
I would. The game back then was way better. I think it
Oh,
was, I'm like way more competitive. Like the more hard fouls, and the toughness.
I
Playing defense back then was like a strong thing. Like to now in the league, you got bigs over here shooting threes and stuff. And like you don't want to guard the other big and stuff like that. So it's
I knew you were
yeah,
going to say that because I know how you play ball. I know
yeah.
you extremely aggressive. You're an
Mhm.
attacker, and that was the game then, right? Now it's a
Mhm.
lot of finesse and a lot of shots from deep, which is cool.
Mhm.
It's fun. You know what I'm saying? Different style of basketball. I
Mhm.
appreciate it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, right?
Right.
It's going to bring up more and more debates because you probably didn't, maybe you don't know as much about Scotty or Rodman or even Tony Kukoc, right? Because Tony Kukoc
Kukoc,
was
yeah.
what
He was a bucket. He was
Kukoc
a
is
bucket.
what every big man is now in the NBA. All the big men now can shoot. They stretch the floor. There wasn't even a stretch four term when Tony Kukoc came to the NBA. Tony's like what Darko Milicic, I mean not Darko, excuse me, like what Luka Doncic, right? Like see
Mhm.
how Luka was the man already before he got
Mhm.
here?
Right.
Tony Kukoc was 27 years, 26 years old, whatever, and balling. And
Mhm.
then they bought him. They, you know what I mean? I think he
Yeah.
played for Vlade Tivac's team or something like that. And they bought him to come
To
to the
come over.
Bulls and add
Yeah.
on 7 foot guy who could shoot left-handed, hard to guard. So
Right.
it's going to be some interesting stuff, man. And I know for a baller like you, there ain't much else to do but either play 2K, work
Or
out,
just watch it.
or watch. You know
Watch
what I
it.
mean? And I
Yeah.
think this is a dope experience for you. This is something you can watch with your pops.
Mhm.
Watch with your mans, talk about it, and then and learn from these experiences. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, um, but is there like so Stepinac plays a wide range of schools, right? Is there a school
Yeah.
you want to play though? Is there a school that you would love to play against?
I would love to play against Montverde. I would love to play against Montverde and the challenge for that game right there. Yeah. I don't play against
Mm,
Montverde.
not very there. What
They're the
about
best of the
Bronny and
best.
them school?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're not
We'll
messing with
play
them.
against them too. Nah, they're not messing with Montverde. Nah, they're
Okay.
not messing with
So
Montverde.
Sierra Canyon ain't as great as them.
Nah, they're not. Nah, not at all.
Mount Verde's deeper, I'm assuming.
Yes. Yeah. So much deeper.
All right, cool. Ben Simmons went there, right?
Yeah.
Who else? Somebody else.
Ben Simmons and D'Angelo Russell
Russell,
and Joel Embiid went there.
Joel. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
a
they had a
lineup.
squad.
That's like
They had a
Oak
squad.
Hill and all of them. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. It's like Oak
That's that.
Hill and stuff like that. Yeah, that was good.
And that's about
Crazy.
to be what Stepinak's about to be. That's that's
Yeah.
that's going to be what people were saying. When they're like, "Oh, that school in White Plains, New York."
Hmm.
Before you came to Stepinac, have you ever been to White Plains?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay,
Like to go shopping or whatever. But like,
okay.
school
No,
wise, nah, I haven't been
you
to.
never. First time you saw it when you just visited. First
Yeah.
time.
Hmm.
Gotcha, gotcha. Um, if things loosen up, right, with everything that's going on, are you expected to do any camps again,
Um,
or they
I
canceled all
don't
of them?
know, but like I think they canceled them. I'm
They
supposed to be.
canceled.
Uh, I'm in Indiana right now with the Lightning for the Nike sessions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like the COVID-19 and stuff like that. So yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. I hear you, bro. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to keep your head straight. You got to stay
Mhm.
focused. Do whatever to keep you occupied. You know what I mean? Nothing stupid, but
not dumb. Yeah.
Just focus on cool shit. You know, there's enough content out here. You could be on everybody's live or
Yeah.
whatever show you want to watch and all this kind of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I would say, just off the strength of keeping that basketball spirit, just watch The Last Dance, watch documentaries on legendary players, especially New York players, because you're a New York baller, bro. You could be right up there etched with the rest of them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If you stay focused.
Right.
'Cause I'm doing a documentary. I'm gonna do a documentary film on point guards. It's gonna be called Point Guard, and I'm gonna interview all the legendary point guards, right? But when you do that, you learning. You know, when you experience these things, I want to make documentaries because I watch them. I learn from them. You know, and that's and it matters. You know what I'm saying? When you want to talk about something, you want to be about something. Right. So I would suggest for you to just soak up all that shit because it's free. Yeah. I ain't had that. Like I said, I was getting my mans and them to go down to this game, and we have to fighting our way to go see whoever, wherever. You know what I mean? Wherever you could get in, Sham God, all these people.
Right.
You know, it's funny now, right? Y'all reliving a lot of these situations. You know, all the players do the Sham God.
Yeah.
But they don't even know who Sham God is.
Right.
You know, they don't even know who that is. They don't know he made up a whole basketball move. You feel me? So it's dope. You have the opportunity to just look at all of this stuff, man. And let me ask you, like, if one major thing in your game that you could bring to the next game, to next year, right? Like that you improved on, what would it be? Like one major thing.
One major thing that I'll probably say like my scoring ability is starting to like expand. You know? So yeah, that's basically it.
All right, so we're gonna see them buckets go up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna be watching, bro.
I got a lot of different ways, because I'm training with my brother, when we had the time to. And like he'll teach me these things and the moves and the combinations and the counters, just stuff like that. So I think I'll be good.
What about above the rim action?
Above the rim action is coming soon.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
Telling you that. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. You know, in my day, we had to buy stupid strength shoes and jump soles.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew about that. We had to get the East Bay book, and then we had to open up the back of the East Bay book. You could buy strength shoes, and they were these stupid platforms that you strap to the front of your shoe, and you look like you're walking on a big, giant heel, like on the front of your shoe, just to make your calf stronger. That shit ain't work. You know what I'm saying? Not for me, at least. Maybe I just ain't got no hops. But, like, it ain't work. You know what I mean? Right. So you definitely – it has to be a little bit of genetics, and it also has to be the right kind of, training. Yeah. You add that to your game, whether you dunking on people's head or not, you go into the basket a different way.
Right.
And then I think maybe, by senior year, you knocking down 30-footers.
Fact.
You feel me? And then it's whatever.
Yep. And when it comes down to the process and stuff like that, just picking the right school.
I mean, look, you got great examples. Obviously RJ, AJ, going to the biggest schools, right? The definitely the biggest schools in my era.
Yeah.
NC, Duke.
Yeah.
I don't know where Malcolm's gonna go. You know what I mean? I don't know if Justin's going to school, Luke, but they all going to different schools, different things. You get to experience that with them. So you know what it takes to get to that next level. You feel me? I think this is a lesson is that anybody that's trying to accomplish something could appreciate.
Right.
So that's somebody said you need to be dunking soon.
Yeah, I got you. Soon is coming.
All right, that's good to hear, man. But I ain't gonna hold you up too much, bro. I just wanted to talk to you about, a little bit of basketball. Maybe we could do another one after we watch this MJ thing. See if you feel a little bit different. See if you can put him above Kobe. I love Kobe. Yeah. I just seen MJ play, so it's just like, all right, well, he might be the better version of that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, though, bro. Yeah. But listen, we love you. We all rooting for you, whether it's basketball or just anything you want to do in life. We got your back. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head on straight. I'm going to send you a picture I found that Taylor sent me of you guys when you were little. You know what I mean? All right, man. Well, we'll talk soon. I love you, man. Peace.
All right, same.
Wow.